right, what's up, guys? Welcome to Strength for Today's Man. We are in volume 79. I'm going to read in John 6, 5 and 6 today. I want to welcome all of you that are watching for the very first time. Thank you for tuning in today. Those of you that are listening on the audio, I welcome you as well. Thank you for tuning in. All right, guys, John 6, 5, 6 says, when Jesus looked up and saw a crowd coming toward him, he said to Philip, where shall we buy bread for these people to eat? He asked this only to test him, for he already had in mind what he was going to do. Don't wait, participate. As a person of value, and I know that you're a person of value, are you one to be active? Are you one to participate? Are you one to get out there and help? Or are you a bench warmer? Are you one that just sits around and just waits for things to happen? Are you one that sits around and wait for somebody to tell you what to do? Here's what I know about good leaders. Good leaders, they see needs before the needs present themselves. They see a need and then they fill it. That's a good leader. A good leader, they anticipate problems and then they prepare for the problems before they happen. Are you that type of person that you anticipate a problem and then you prepare for the problem before that problem presents itself? Or are you one that blows up every time something happens? Oh my God, what next? Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. Oh, why me? Why me? You got this victim mentality. Oh, woe is me attitude to where nothing seems to go right for you. Everybody's against you. Everybody's talking about you. Everybody is all about you. Do you have that mentality? A good leader, whether you are a leader or not, you have the mindset to not sit around and wait for things to happen. You get out there and you make things happen. All right, I always talk about the job because, you know, when you're at the age of working and working in a responsible position, well, then you as an employee need to get in there and help. Get in there and see how you can participate. Don't wait, participate. Don't be the type of employee that's always complaining, that's always crying, that's always woe is me attitude, always the victim. Don't be that type of person. Okay, now, if you're in school, how can you participate in class? Don't wait, participate. Don't wait for the professors or the teachers to always be the one to say, hey, you can do better. I know you can. Be one that is active. You're proactive in your education. You're proactive in your career. You're proactive in your family. Do you anticipate problems in your family and do you prepare for those problems? Do you see needs before the needs present themselves? Are you that type of person that get things done? Or are you that type of person that just sits around and waits? Don't have no initiative to do anything on your own. Don't wait, participate. Even if a leader can resolve the issue alone, if they see that they can do this by themselves, here's what I know about a good leader. There is value in having others participate in the action. There's value in that. This is how you know a good leader. They will value your opinions. They will value your suggestions. And here's what a servant leader will do. You know what a servant leader is? A servant leader is one that serves you. A boss leader is a dictator. They're the ones that's always micromanaging you. They're the ones that's always telling you what to do because you don't know how to follow instructions. You don't know how to get out there and take action. So they're constantly telling you, you should do this, you should do that, you should do this. But here, a servant leader, here's what a servant leader does. A servant leader will not have this quote unquote, watch me attitude. It's not watch me, check me out. Now pay attention to what I do. No, that's not a servant leader. That's a boss leader. A servant leader, here's what they do. They increase effort and effectiveness by asking others, what should we do? That's a good servant leader. They'll come to you and say, hey, what do you think we should do? Or they'll come to the team and say, okay, team, we're in this together. This isn't about me, myself, and I. This is about us. What do you think we should do? How do you think we should handle this? How do you think we should move forward in this? It's kind of like a parent. You got a wayward child, always getting in trouble. Now you're trying to work with that child to help them see a better way, get them to think more effectively, more positive in their actions. Okay, son, daughter, let's move forward. How do you see us moving forward past this problem? How do you see us getting past this issue and moving into a brighter future? You got to get them active. You got to get them to participate in their own actions. That's a good parent. That's a good leading parent, to get the child to see that we are in this together. What happens to you happens to us. So how do we move forward in this so this won't happen again? Here's my thing. Help me to help you to help us. That's a good motto to have. In this particular story here, before the feeding of the 5,000, now see, that's just a number that they basically came up with. There was around about 5,000 men. Now, if each man had a spouse, now you're looking at 10,000. Now, if each of those men and women had children, now you're really into the masses. There could have been at least 20,000 people out there. But in retrospect of this, it said, in feeding the 5,000, okay, we'll stick with that number, Jesus invited his disciples into the miracle. How did he invite them into the miracle? By asking Philip, for one, for his opinion. Jesus was fully capable of performing the miracle all by himself so everybody can see. It's all about me. But he didn't do that. None of Jesus's miracle was all about me. It was how he could get others to participate in that miracle. But he chose to use his disciples as his hands and feet that day. He got them to participate. Don't wait, participate. Get in there, roll your sleeves up, and see how you can make things better. See how you can make things run more smoothly as men and leaders, as women and leaders. You may want to see the value in inviting others to be a part of the miracles God desires to perform through us. How can you get others to see the value in themselves, to be a participant in the miracles God desires to work through us? That's a good method. That's a good assignment. Don't wait, participate. Don't be a bench warmer. Get in the game and participate. Get in the game and shoot them threes. You can't score unless you shoot. Let me close with this. Lord God, thank you for inviting us into the story. Thank you for choosing me to participate in your work here on earth. May I invite others into the work you have called me to do as I serve you for your kingdom. Don't wait. Participate. This is Strength for Today's Man, Volume 79. Hey guys, don't forget the headgear that we have available. I will put the link right here. This is the website that you can get them. Remember, we got the khaki and we also have the white. And I'll also put the link in the description below. You guys go out there, have an awesome day. Remember, don't wait. Get out there and participate. I look forward to seeing you guys again on the next podcast. And remember, don't just watch. Subscribe, like, and share. Don't keep it to yourself. Share the wealth. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. You guys be blessed.